MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2026 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, right fielder, number 15.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball 1, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. John Dale waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, John Dale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Coming in is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. It's the Cardinals 0, Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Andres Ibanez gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Albert Almora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A high fastball is in there. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now to the plate, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Almora gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's by him for strike one. Ibanez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Runner goes for second. All even now, 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. In now, Jesse Padilla, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runner at first here, one man out. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. On the ground to short. This could be two. The second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Stepping in now, Victor Marrero, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And that's over. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So stepping in, David Shin. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Second baseman, David Shin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Almora comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Angel Abreu.
Standing in, Angel Abreu. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Rene Villafuerte will be next. .30 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Rene Villafuerte.
First pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Got him.
Batting sixth, catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Dale fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. So striding in, Samuel Chavez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two. The 2-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
3-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Standing in now, Rob Zastryzny, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first two innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast from Wrigley Field. Standing in, David Jung, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Miguel Ruiz, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Jung aboard here at first with nobody out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box now, Andres Ibanez. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The right fielder, number 15, Edgar Almanza.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Edgar Almanzar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Third inning, no score to this point. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, John Dale, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Working for the punch out and the offering. Being smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Marrero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Carlos Flores, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Carlos Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Flores absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Headed after it is Mazzara. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Outside, 3-0 now. Flores leads off second with nobody out. This one's down to third. Jung comes up with it, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Javier Baez as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. Popped him up. Dale in foul ground. 2 down.
From left field, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Padilla. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken on the inner corner. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
The 0-2 pitch. And that one's in the dirt. They'll rub up a new one. It misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And misses badly on a pitch down in the dirt.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazzara as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, David Shin.
Into the box, David Shin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long. Scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Angel Abreu, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Rene Villafuerte would be next. Into the corner and slicing foul. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Rene Villafuerte, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. ripped down the first base line. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Victor Marrero comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 35.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed to deep left field, and the wind's going to grab it and take this on to Waveland Avenue. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
First baseman
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ruiz is calling for it. He's got it one away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, third baseman, Samuel.
Coming to the plate now, Samuel Chavez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Abreu moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Rob Zastryzny.
In now, Rob Zastryzny. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, all even now at 1-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Jung. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
David Jung.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Into the box now, Miguel Ruiz. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. This is grounded foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. High pop-up. Rizzo is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The pitcher, number 47, Andres Ibanez.
Into the box now, Andres Ibanez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Carlos Flores. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Flores.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Ready once again, Albert Almora. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Count even now at 1-1. Flores on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Alexi Sandoval enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Sandoval.
Here's Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in once again, Jesse Padilla. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Victor Marrero.
Ready for another shot now, Victor Marrero. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Ready with the 1-2. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Edgar Almanzar to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, John Dale. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone, ball three.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Redbirds down quietly. They're down 2-1. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. Last time through was a base hit.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Striding in, Samuel Chavez.
Third baseman, Samuel Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Missed with a slider. Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rob Zastryzny.
So here now's the pitcher, Rob Zastryzny. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Two out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, David Shin. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Line to the right side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Michael Felipe.
Number 45, Michael Felipe.
Into the box, Angel Abreu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Shin gets his lead at first, nobody out. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High pop-up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Rene Villafuerte.
Now at the plate, Rene Villafuerte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Turned on down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And the runner back safely. In now, David Jung. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. There's a low changeup that's laid off.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Slider up that he gets a call on. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed. And for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him on the inside. Strike 3. Cards forced to settle for 1. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. And we are tied 2-2. So in now for Chicago, Carlos Flores. They'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Carlos Flores.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline. He's right there to second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Here's Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bounce towards the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Robbie Scott has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Robbie Scott.
Rafael Alvarado is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Alvarado.
Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Into the box now, Edgar Almanzar. Now a bunt attempt here. Chavez scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Settling in now, John Dale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-1 home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Trevor Rosenthal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
44, Trevor Rosenthal.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla.
Left fielder, Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Missed with a breaking ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Marrero. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now the 2-0 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson
Wilson Contreras. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Ready with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Almanzar is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Samuel Chavez.
Now at the plate, Samuel Chavez. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-0 now. Rosenthal's ready. Here he comes on 2-0. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with guys in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Sam Tuivalala will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Michael Boyle will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Michael Boyle.
Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Tuivalala, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Villafuerte over to his left, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and Chicago's taking a 3-2 lead. Billy Wagner comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 13, Billy Wagner.
David Shin will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
David Shin.
Now here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Standing in now, Angel Abreu, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Number 13.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Rene Villafuerte, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Abreu leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he misses 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. And the 3-1. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. Chopped weakly to the left. Chavez is up with it on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The batter, third baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, David Jung, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Rizzo has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the eighth proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the ninth to close the book on this one.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Chicago win the opener here in the division series. Robbie Scott gets the W on the mound, so that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.